Good evening. Welcome to episode 7 of the Nuts and Bolts Show. I'm Don,
I'm Sean.
and we have an interesting show for you today where we
Yeah.
are going to talk about some random topics and put our thinking caps on and have a constructive conversation about each one. Sean has come up with 4. I've come up with 4, and we'll see how interesting we can make this and entertaining. Before that, Sean, I've got some good news for us.
What it is, homie?
I found some money in our budget, and I've hired us a weatherman that will give us a weather report each show.
You know what I'm saying? That money, I know a guy, he could wash it. You need that stuff hidden. I know a dude.
Yeah, his name's Alexander. So why don't we throw it to Alexander right now for the weather report for this week?
Thanks, Sean and Dad. Today's weather is awesome. Can you believe it's November? It's gonna be warm until next Saturday. So let's go party. Back to you, Sean and Dad.
That is very informative, and you could tell that I had to spend some pretty good coin to get him on our show.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? That's right. That retainer ain't cheap, too, but we don't do nothing cheap around here with the Nuts and Boltz. You know what it is, too.
Yes, there's no doubt about that. And there's no fear to be a weatherman these days. They can say whatever they want, right or wrong, doesn't matter.
Exactly.
So, right. All right. Well, Sean, let's get into the nuts and bolts of this show. I'll let you discuss what we're doing really quick, which I kind of did already, but go ahead.
Surprise. It's me. It's Sean. I'm here.
Your teeth
I got you. You didn't know who it was. I know. I got you. I got you all. You're crazy.
I think you lost your denture.
Well, listen, that's about 40K, and I'm keeping it down there. That's solid silver mixed with aluminum alloy.
You can melt it down.
Well, listen, you could, but I don't have to. I have like 12 of them. Anyway, today's going to be a good show. What's it, like a first show, I think? It's going to be an awesome show today. What we're going to do is we're kind of just going to go back and forth and kind of just have a conversation and really just talk, you know. Don's got some topics. I got some topics. We kind of just want to see what's going to happen with it. And I really like it when we do things like this, you know what I'm saying? Just went to watch, you know what I'm saying? Just do things like this where it's kind of just like hanging out and just talking. You know what I'm saying, homie?
Absolutely. And I can tell that you've brought your A game for this discussion.
Well, you know what I'm saying? With the chains, I always bring the A game, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but the B's or C's around here. We only do the first letter. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wear 3 watches, too, because I check the time a lot. Yeah.
All right, Sean, we'll let it rip with your first one.
All right. So you walk into your kitchen, Tom Brady's sitting on your floor, drinking the last Fanta soda. What do? You want it. You want the Fanta soda. So it's not like you're going to let him have it. You want it.
Well, he put his lips on it.
Sure. Yeah, we'll say he put his lips on it. No, we'll say he's just about to crack it. It's in his hand. He's like right here.
Well, I'm going to punch the Fanta right out of his hand. Whether I get a drink of it or not, I'm going to punch that first, and then I'm going to beat him just for being the good quarterback that he is, that spent many years in New England, now with Tampa Bay, because I'm not a Tampa fan or a New England fan, and I hate Tom Brady. I hate Bill Belichick. So, yeah, I'm going to get the – I'll be happy he's in my kitchen because he's not leaving, at least not alive.
So you're going to keep him? He's going to be yours?
Yeah.
What are you going to do with him?
Well, I said he's not going to leave alive. So, I don't know. There's some things that I could do to him for all the beatings that he gave the Jets. But there is a team that has his number in the Super Bowl. Do you know who that is, Sean?
No. All I know is he leaves his bedroom window open. How do you think I got these watches?
Very true. But it's the New York Giants. Twice beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. The only team to do that.
I like the Giants. I'm a Giants fan.
Yeah. All right. So is that the end of that topic?
Of course, man.
All right. So let's move on to the next topic, Sean. I hope you're ready for this.
Boy, I'm always ready.
I'm going to throw the gauntlet out there right now.
All right.
Sex with robots. Yes or no? Why?
What do you mean? Like Futurama robots? Like, you ever seen Futurama?
No, but I'm talking about like,
Are you
they're,
talking
they're
like
what?
synth robots? Like from Fallout? Like you can't tell?
Kind of. They exist right now. Like Japan makes these things called real dolls. They can actually talk to you now. It's weird.
How do you know that?
I've seen documentaries.
You've seen documentaries?
Uh-huh. It was actually on 60 Minutes as well one time.
I don't know if I believe you.
And it's a
on
true
that
story.
one.
So yes or no, would you be interested?
No, not even a little bit.
Mm.
Not even if it's like a coffee pot.
No, they actually look like real people. It's eerie. They're
Yeah,
expensive too.
I hear you, but even if it's a coffee pot, that's a no for me.
Yeah,
So don't even
know.
ask, because no to the coffee pot issue. That's
So
not
seriously,
happening.
though, if you think about it, you'll never get into an argument. You're never going to get yelled at for leaving the seat up. And you can, whenever you want, not going to get rejected.
I guess so, but that's a no for me. How about you? Don't even think about it. Say no.
You can never say never because you just don't know.
Yeah, you do.
There's a whatever.
Like, would you have sex with a coffee pot? I hope that's a no.
No, I wouldn't. No.
Thanks. Exactly.
I think the one drawback of a robot would be potentially chafing and the cleaning that it would take after you're all done.
Maybe. I don't know.
All right, Sean.
Anyway, if you get abducted by an alien, like they zoomed you up, you were in your bed, and now you're awake, you're on their ship, and you're free. They didn't restrain you or anything. What are you doing? Like they're just standing in front of you, just what are you doing? You fighting them? You doing what they want you to do? And
what do they want me to do?
Oh, I mean, things.
Well, I've seen documentaries on this topic as well, and it's weird to me because, truthfully, most of the people that say they've been abducted by aliens claim that they were, for some reason, backdoor probed. And I've often wondered,
that's a plus for you. That's a plus for you. You're looking forward to that?
Well, I've never had a colonic, so I'm hoping if it is a colonic, that's going to help me out health-wise. We want to be healthy.
I don't like Klondikes.
Whatever. But anyway, people claim that they've been probed in the back door. So you have to wonder, like, why does that happen? Is it because the aliens, they don't know our bodies, they don't know how we communicate? Is it possible?
Maybe they think that's the mouth.
Right. So we're going to find ways to make you talk, like something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight them. And I want people to believe me because, anybody who's claimed they've been abducted, they come back with no evidence except for a sore tush.
I don't think you're going to be able to like take a picture or anything. I don't think that's
I'm going to take one of their tools.
Good luck with that. Do you think they're going to let you leave their ship? All right, what are you going to do? Jump out once you steal their tools?
I don't know how I'm going to get out of there, but I'm going to conceal the tool just like a criminal would conceal certain things, where they conceal things. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to go on Fox Network and say, look what I've got.
Where are you going to conceal it? Because if they're probing your back door, I wouldn't put it there.
To me, that's the only place to put it.
You ever been to prison?
Never.
How about that?
All right. Let's move on.
All right.
So conversation or topic next will be, how many chickens do you think it would take to kill an elephant?
I mean, I don't know how familiar you are with chickens, but I've spent some quality time with some chickens, and I mean, they can be ferocious when they don't like what you're doing to them. So I would say at least seven chickens to take down an elephant.
Yeah.
The one just clucks in front of them, and that's going to distract the elephant. And then what do you got? You got 6 left, and there's 4 legs. So 4 plus 6 is 10. But if you divide it by 2, that's 5. You add 3 to that, that's 8. And if you take 8 and then you split it in half, like you turn it sideways and split the number in half, that's 2 zeros. So then the elephant's going to be gone. There's going to be 0 elephants left. at the end of that.
Wow. It feels like you've been asked this question before.
I mean, I think about things.
Well, hey, listen, you put a good thought together. My idea was just find one chicken that's got salmonella and just throw that in the elephant's mouth. It should be done then.
Wow. I mean, maybe. And then you have a pissed off farmer because you killed his chicken. And you have a second pissed off farmer because he doesn't have his elephant.
I mean,
what do you got? You got like an elephant farm next to a chicken farm or something?
No, man, I don't know. No.
Guess so.
Let's keep rolling. Question number 3.
So if you needed $1 million in 2 weeks, how are you getting it? I can't answer this one because, you know what I'm saying, I ain't going to talk about it, but go ahead.
I need $1 million in 2 weeks for life and death type situation.
No, you just want it. I mean, you just want $2 million. Who doesn't want $1 million?
Why do I need it in 2 weeks?
I mean, what, do you need more time? I don't know if I can get that approved. I'd have to talk to the people upstairs on that.
What's the sense of urgency, though? That's kind of, I'm trying to figure out, like, what am I going to do here? Why is
well,
it
2 weeks? You have 2 weeks. That's your sense of urgency.
I have 2 weeks to try to claim $1 million?
Hell yeah.
Dang. That's a great question. I have no idea. I mean, to me,
I'll put it like this.
Yeah.
So a guy broke into your house 2 nights ago and kidnapped your sex robot, and he's holding it hostage. And what he did is he tied it up, and at a timer he set, once 2 weeks expire, he's going to drop your sex robot into a vat of like some fluid. We won't mention what type of fluid because leave it up to your imagination, whatever type of fluid it is. But he'll drop it in that fluid, and the fluid's going to dissolve it, and then your sex robot's gone.
And I can't have that.
Right. You need that.
All right. Well, listen, I guess while you were talking about that story, I'm thinking, like, how do I get $1 million? So I'm going to find out where Joe Biden lives. I'm going to break into his house. I'm going to tell him to open up his safe using some Star Wars voodoo stuff. I'm going to take $1 million, maybe even take a couple of $1 million. What the heck? And then I'm going to tell Joe Biden, go back to sleep, put your diaper on. You saw nothing.
What if he doesn't have $1 million?
Well, he's got other assets that I could probably sell, like on eBay or whatever. And again, he's not going to miss them. He can't think straight, so he's not going to remember he even had that stuff. I
mean, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I would do is I'd go the Breaking Bad route. Make a lot of money selling that stuff.
Selling Biden stuff?
No. You ever seen Breaking Bad?
No.
What is wrong with you? Okay,
Some
Breaking Bad. It's all right. It's a chemistry teacher. Basically, what he does is he finds out he has cancer, and he's thinking, you know what? Life sucks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a hell of a lot of money before I die. And he knows chemistry, so what he does is he starts cooking meth, and then he recruits a former student of his, and they make a hell of a lot of money. Yeah.
Sounds like an exciting show.
It's pretty good.
All right. Well, it's on Netflix. I do know that, so maybe I'll catch it.
You should. Whatever
Next,
you do.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead.
What's the weirdest thing that a guest has done in your home?
Weirdest thing that a guest has done in my home?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't have that many friends, so I really don't have people over.
Well,
I guess, I mean, I would have to say I had a friend over one time. He took off the top of my salt, like a salt shaker, and just set it on the table and left. So I got an open salt shaker on the table.
That's it?
And the top's off it. Yeah, it's pretty scary. I'm surprised I can even talk about it, man.
Yeah.
Those are serious. I mean, I had to go to therapy for a long time after it.
Oh, okay.
How about you?
Wow. Yeah, you don't want to know that story.
Really? I think I do.
No, I don't think so. Well, I guess anybody who knows me, I've probably told this story, which I'm going to have to be really careful about how I tell it because it's different. But my stepbrother, not my half brother, but my stepbrother and I lived in a house in Glens Falls, and we had a house party, and we had quite a few people over, and yeah, something really weird happened in the basement with a guy that liked to dress up like a clown. And yeah, it's as far as I'm going to go, because anybody who knows me knows exactly where that story was. And I wanted to beat the clown up, the guy who was a clown, for doing what he did. And then later on, maybe in person, Sean. And if any of the viewers really want to know, they can leave comments, and maybe I'll get into it a little bit deeper. But it was odd to me what happened in the basement with him and another crying kid. Well, we were young. We were all like 20, 21, 22 years old.
What year was this? What year was this?
I don't know, 1993, 94.
Oh, shit. What was I doing in 93? Oh, yeah, I wasn't born.
Yeah, you were swinging.
Guess so.
All right.
Kind of true.
Yeah, so I don't know if I really helped that story or not, but trust me, it was really weird. I was in the living room, and the heat of that place, I remember these vents that were wide open, and you could actually look down into the basement. And I happened to see the light go on, and I looked through the vent down into the basement, and I could see. And I'm like, what the frick is going on with that guy? That's it.
Damn. Well, listen, how awesome do I look in my Halloween costume?
Is this the question?
Yeah. Don't I look cool?
Is this question number 4?
No.
Oh,
I just
you
like hearing nice things.
You look great. I like I said, you came prepared today.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Hit me, Sean. Hit me with 4.
All right. So if there was a zombie apocalypse that happened, so we're talking like it's on the news, you're just at the start of it. What are you doing?
This is a question that people ask all the time now, right?
I don't know. I hope not. That'd be weird.
I hear it all the time now.
What?
So
who do you talk to?
Just people who like zombie type movies or TV shows. Like, what would you do if, just like you just did with me? So what would it just started right now, right?
Yeah. We'll say it's like, that's the wrong one. It's like it's 12:22 p.m. Saturday, October 11th, 2024. You hear a report on the news. It says, man bites other man in Central Park, seeming not to respond to police shots. What are you doing?
I don't know, that could be an isolated incident, but if it's anything like the movies or the TV shows, I know at that point that, guess what? The world as we know it is ending. So I'm going to go to a local store that sells a lot of guns and ammunition, and probably look for some kind of facility that I can barricade myself in. Like in one of the movies, they utilize the mall.
Go to a Stewart's, because they sell guns and ammo, and you can barricade yourself in if you just push the ice cream thing in front of the door.
Sure. Stewart's?
Well, I mean, if you know to go to the right ones, yeah.
I didn't know that. But I think I'd rather go to Dick's or maybe one of these other places that specialize in, like high profile, high powerful type weapons, and do that. Get the weapons, get the food, find a nice place. Like a mall would be ideal, especially one that's got an arcade or a bowling alley, because then we have a lot of fun. We could eat. Best Buy would be great if that was in the mall too. So there is a particular mall that has all of that in it right now, not far from where we are. So that might be my ideal location.
So your plan is to take over the mall by yourself with the gun that you got from Stewart's?
No, I'm not going to Stewart's, Sean. That's where you were going to get some ice cream. That's not where I was going. No.
Well, how are you taking over a mall by yourself?
Well, I don't necessarily mean by myself. I might grab some homies and take them with me. Maybe I could recruit some people that are at the mall. The police, I'm sure, are going to be, if it's really a big outbreak, the police are going to be busy dealing with that. So this is going to be easier for me to, take them all.
Yeah, you know what you could do is you can become kind of like a a messiah. You can like start your new religion if you wanted to.
I
You can do whatever
guess.
you want, dude. The world's ending.
I know. I mean, that's the beauty of it.
Because you know what I would do?
Sure. What?
Wow. If a zombie outbreak happened, what's the one thing that zombies aren't going to attack? Think about it.
Leprechauns.
No. Think about it.
What are they not going to attack, Sean?
Think about
Dead things.
it. Think about it.
I give up.
Naked people. I'm stripping naked. You ever seen those videos on YouTube where it's like you strip, like you start something with somebody and then they want to fight you and you strip naked and you're like, what up, bro? What up? And they're not going to fight you because who's going to fight a naked person? The same thing applies to zombies. They're not going to attack a naked person.
No?
No, you walk around naked, you'll be home free. You'll be,
All right.
yes. No, I promise you. Try it.
Well,
Try.
here's what's going to happen. If for some reason that incident, it comes true and the world is ending as we know it, like I said, I'm going to go to Dick's and take over the mall. You run around naked somewhere near the mall where I can watch. We'll find out what happens.
I don't like those odds. You're going to get destroyed. I feel bad if you did. I don't like it. So what I'll do is I'll allow you to be naked with me and we can run around. Yes.
Yeah.
And all you need really, listen, all you need is a screwdriver or something. Because that's all you need. You just headshot, screwdriver. You know what I'm saying? Anything. And that's the thing. I should teach zombie classes because you can kill a zombie with anything. Right? So like you got a remote. Okay. What are you doing? Zombies coming at you. You got a remote. What are you doing?
I'm changing the channel.
I guess so, but what if he's really in front of you?
I'm going to run because what's a remote going to do?
What it's going to do is you're going to mute him. So you're going to turn his volume down. He's not going to talk anymore. Then what you're going to do is you're going to press guide info power. That's going to reset it. And then what you're going to do is it's probably going to reboot itself. So you're going to get like the LV222, and then it's going to start counting down from L10 down to L1. And once it's L1, it's reset. But if it gets stuck at L1, what you got to do is you got to call Spectrum customer service, and they'll help you with that.
So reset the zombie.
Yeah, with the remote.
So you're not going to shove the remote up the zombie's noose.
I don't think so.
All right.
And the same thing with like a candle or something. You know what I'm saying? What you got is you got a candle, you got a lid, right? What are you doing?
With the candle lit, I have no idea.
Wrong. That's wrong. What you're doing is you're lighting the candle. There's 3 wicks. So you're lighting it just like this. 1, 2, 3. What you're going to do is you're going to set it down in between you and the zombie. What's going to do, it's going to give off an aroma. It's a smell. You know what the zombie's going to do? He's going to like the smell. And what is he going to do? What is he going to do? Tell me.
He's going to lick the candle.
No. What he's going to do is he's going to take the candle. He's going to run the water in the bathtub. He's going to set the candle on the side of the bathtub, pour some bubble bath in that baby, and have yourself a nice night. Nice relaxing night. And then in that time, you run out. You escape.
So you calm the zombies. He doesn't want to take a piece of your rear end anymore.
That's true. That's very true.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
Well,
I guess it's important to be prepared.
Exactly. Listen, I mean, you make fun of me, but if zombie outbreaks happens, I'm going to be killing zombies with candles and remotes, and you're going to be running around naked.
With my robot.
Right. Exactly.
All right.
If you raised the $1 million, because if you didn't, then the robot's dead now because he got dissolved.
All right, Sean, are you ready for the last one?
Guess so.
Last question of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And I had written down quite a few, and there's some that I guess I'm not going to get to, but that's okay.
Tell you what, hit me with the best 2.
I'm gonna just do one. And this
well, you know
question.
What? All right.
What would be the worst buy one, get one for free?
Damn. Probably a can of whoop ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make you pay to get your ass whooped. And then you
And
get another one half off.
no, free.
Really? It's free?
Free, buy one, get one free.
That's even worse.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need a coupon?
Nope.
Damn. I think that would suck. Maybe that or like, I don't know, like popsicle sticks or something,
Popsicle sticks?
right? Like who wants to buy popsicle sticks?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. All right. Well, since you gave a quick answer, the last one, another one will be your favorite toy when you were growing up.
Well, I come from a simple town, made of simple people, real people. And when I was growing up, what I was given to play with was a stick. And I played with that stick all day and all night. Played with that stick. That stick was my best friend. That stick went to school with me, went to the bath with me, went to bed with me. One day, brown and black German Shepherd came along and he took my stick.
A German Shepherd?
Yes.
Hmm.
So I beat him in the head with a shovel.
Oh.
Yeah.
At least you got your stick back.
Yes. I'm just kidding. Probably Legos.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lego?
Yeah, you?
Me?
Yeah. Would you have like marionettes back then or something?
No.
You didn't have that?
No, I actually had something really cool. I had a SWAT truck, and the door on the side would open up, and there'd be a little CB walkie-talkie in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know who I was talking to, but I could actually talk to somebody. It had different channels.
So you were talking to a random stranger through your toy?
You know what? I don't know the answer to that. I guess it's possible.
Oh my God.
But it also could have been my uncle, who lived right next door, and also was working in, like, we owned a store, little family store underneath our apartment. So it could have been my dad. It could have been my uncle. All I know is that toy was freaking cool as heck. I liked police shows at that time.
Yeah.
So, and I'm serious. I would take the walkie-talkie, I would talk into it, and there'd be some guy talking back at me. And I took it everywhere. And kind of like your dog story that wasn't true, mine is true. It ended up kind of not the same. No dog took my SWAT truck, but my sister broke the antenna on the truck and it no longer was functioning. So that really, it angered me a lot.
Well, did you beat her in the head with a shovel?
Later in life, I do believe I threw a knife at her.
Oh.
But it didn't hit her.
Oh, you have horrible aim.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to really hit her anyway. I just tried to scare her. But that was way later.
My uncle stabbed my mom in the face with a pencil.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
Yes, I know. But they were kids. They weren't grown up.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to take this off for this next part because this is a serious part. Don, you ever watch Jeopardy?
Wait, is this another question?
Yeah, well, you'll see. You ever watch Jeopardy?
Yeah.
Did you hear the news about Alex Trebek?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I just wanted to take a second. I think that's really unfortunate. Alex Trebek he was a nice guy. I never met him in person, obviously, but I watched Jeopardy a lot. And it was definitely a time that I was able to bond with family around. And he was a big part of that. So I think it's very unfortunate and really sad that he passed away.
Yeah, same.
It was a show that bonded generations. I mean, how long was it on? 20-something, 30 years?
Longer, I believe.
Exactly.
Longer. Yeah. Every night that was pretty much on TV. And I would sit there and try to pretend to guess, the answers or try to play along, but I was not good at Jeopardy. So I would always say the same answer every time. Mississippi. What is Mississippi, Alex? And eventually I would get it right.
I think, join me with this, Don. Pouring out for our homie, Alex Trebek.
What was in there?
Some candies. Got,
I wasn't prepared to do that.
they got Werther's Originals. They got Lifesavers. They got these. I don't even know whose candies these are. I don't even live here. I got to get the hell out of here before the owners come.
All right. Well, with that then, those are the questions and answers, that game that we just played, and we'll probably do it again in the future. But we have a very exciting show coming up next week.
Yes.
And we will have some updates. We'll have at least one update midweek on the show that's coming up. And it is where, should I give the details on it, Sean, or should I wait on that one?
Well, I think you can give a little teaser because it has something to do with what I'm wearing today. So go ahead.
Yeah. So what we plan on doing is having a scavenger hunt. Don't ask the details on how we plan on pulling that off, but we do. We are going to have a scavenger hunt for viewers where somebody, some lucky person, has the opportunity to win. What is it?
It's going to be $100, $100 gift card.
The key, though, is you have to be a subscriber. So
Right.
subscribe now and keep subscribing. Anybody who hasn't already right now, do that because you'll have a chance to win $100.
Exactly. And you know what? While you're in the comments, drop your social. Just drop that social in there, the social, your social security number. And
Yeah,
I'll take care of that for you.
You probably don't have to do that, but it's a serious thing. And we will, like I said, have an update in the middle of the week sometime to remind everybody, do subscribe.
Yeah.
And then we will put that show out there and we'll let you guys have it. Whoever can get to it first.
That's right. Now listen, don't go fighting each other for it. We want orderly fashion because we plan to do more than one of these, especially if this one is a success, you know?
Yeah. It's a way to honor the people who watch our show.
Exactly. Exactly those 4 people. It's a way to honor them.
Whatever. Who couldn't use $100 right now? Christmas
Yes.
is coming. Whatever. Right?
Exactly. I mean, $100 for Christmas. It's true. I mean, I'm not even worried about it because, you know what I'm saying, this is how I do it.
Heck, if you need money, Sean, just turn in one of your necklaces. Mom, or little, what do you call those? Pawn shops?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This one was $12.50. This was $9.97. Got this one right here from the dollar store. This one was $9.99. Then we got this one. It's the Timex.
Sweet.
It's a Price Chopper. You got these at Price Chopper, you know what I'm saying? These ones from Goodwill. And then this is a thrift store right next to Good Salvation Army.
More than I have, Sean. More than I have.
Yeah, and I look cooler than you too.
Yeah, right now you do. Well, that is our show.
That's it, man. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget.
Yes, exactly. And for Don and Sean, this has been the Nuts and Bolts Show. Good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.